Hi, welcome to Term Science. Today's topic is about gas turbine with regenerator. We know that it is similar to our simple gas turbine engine, but regenerator is additionally attached to it. The word generator indicates that we are producing something, whereas regenerator indicates that we are reproducing something. So in this lecture, we will discuss how regenerator works on gas turbine engine. Before that, we have to remember one thing. This is possible only when the turbine exhaust temperature must be greater than the outlet temperature of the compressor. Otherwise, it is not possible. First, we will discuss how it works. We know that the compressor sucks air from the atmosphere through air filter where the dust particles are removed. In compressor, the air is compressed isentropically where there is no heat transfer to the system or from the system to the surrounding, in which pressure and temperature is increased. After that, the air passes to the regenerator. We will discuss about regenerator later on. Now we will complete the working. After regenerator, the air enters to the combustion chamber where the fuel is added. The fuel injectors are placed at the entry of the combustion chamber where it injects the fuel and create turbulence. Due to this turbulence, air and fuel is mixed thoroughly and ignited with a spark from a spark plug. As a result of it, the air attains high enthalpy. Later on, this air sent to the turbine where it impels the turbine blade to rotate the shaft to get power output. After that, the exhaust of turbine sent to the regenerator because it is higher temperature than the compressor outlet temperature where it loses heat and sent to the atmosphere. In regenerator, compressor air gains heat from the exhaust of the turbine. So that I told you already, it is possible only when the exhaust temperature must be greater than the compressor outlet temperature. We can generate the power by coupling generator to the turbine output. We know that compressor is a work consuming device. It consumes power 70 to 75% of power that is produced by the turbine. For better understanding, we will study regenerator alone. We have regenerator where compressor outlet air enters one side and turbine exhaust air enters the other side. We know that compressor outlet temperature is low and exit temperature is high. This regenerator is an indirect type of regenerator. What is the difference between direct type of heat exchanger and indirect type of heat exchanger? Direct type means both hot and cold fluid mixed entirely, but indirect means it won't mix. There is no contact between the hot fluid and cold fluid, but heat exchange takes place between hot and cold fluid. So it is a indirect type of heat exchanger. After that, the air comes out from the regenerator at high temperature where the exhaust goes at low temperature. In this case, air gains the heat whereas exhaust loses the heat. So how to find out this outlet temperature of the air of the regenerator? If you see, we have a schematic diagram of the regenerator gas turbine where the compressor is placed between 1 and 2, regenerator between 2 and 5, combustion chamber between 3 and 5, turbine between 3 and 4, finally the exhaust between 4 and 6. In regenerator, we talk about effectiveness because how much effectively heat is transferred from hot fluid to the cold fluid. So that is heat is equal to T5 minus T2 divided by T4 minus T6. T4 minus T6. So why instead of T6 I written T2? If you see, we know that the exhaust temperature of turbine must be equal to only the compressor outlet temperature. So the T6 is not possible less than T2 because the heat is transferring to the T2 only. So that's why I replaced instead of T6 T2. Now we will discuss what is the effect of regenerator on PV and TH diagram of simple gas turbine engine. We know that 1 to 2 is a isentropic compression in compressor, 2 to 3 constant pressure heat addition in combustion chamber, 3 to 4 we have isentropic expansion in turbine, and 4 to 1 constant pressure heat rejection. And we know that between 2 and 3 only we have regenerator as we discussed. So what is the purpose of regenerator? To increase the inlet temperature of the combustion chamber so that it will reduce the heat given to the gas turbine. Let's take an example. If you are not having regenerator, the heat given to the system is here to here, that is 2 to 3. Due to regenerator, the heat given to the system is only from here to here. So how it happened means we are reducing the outlet temperature of the turbine. So that is we are sending very low temperature to the atmosphere. Let us see the numerical understanding. So if you can see here, your T5 to T3 only the heat given to the system when you have a regenerator. If you don't have regenerator, that becomes 2 to 3, the entire one. So it is increasing the more heat addition to the system without a regenerator. How we are increasing the inlet temperature of the combustion chamber? If you see, that is because of only the outlet temperature of the turbine, because the outlet temperature of the turbine is greater than the inlet temperature of the combustion chamber, so that we are exchanging heat between these two, where it increase the inlet temperature of the combustion chamber. In next class we will discuss how regenerator affects on gas turbine engine. If you like this video, kindly share, subscribe and comment. Thank you.